Hey guys, it's Brett. I'm here with a post-burn review of Banana Berry Smoothie from HomeWorx by Slatkin Co. This is an 18-ounce 4-wick candle, and burn time is 30 to 55 hours. So this is currently only available on QVC. I just did a review on Sunday Morning Cereal from HomeWorx by Slatkin Co as well, and that is only available on QVC, as is this one. It did used to be on HomeWorx.shop, but it's currently, as I film this, on Monday, March 28th, it's not available on HomeWorx.shop. It's only on QVC, and it's $53 for a set of 2, but there is free shipping currently, but I'm not sure how long that will last. But right today on March 28th, there is free shipping on it. So Banana Berry Smoothie reads a blend of banana, cream, raspberry swirl, fresh strawberry, and vanilla sugar. So I did receive this candle from HomeWorx as PR, so they sent this to me. So thank you, HomeWorx. And if you saw my first impressions video, I had said that this does remind me of a smoothie. It's just like a smoothie, but I thought it was heavier on the banana. It's like a smoothie that they like put a lot of bananas in and then just put some strawberries in. And on burning, I kind of feel the same way, except I don't get quite as much banana as I did on cold when I burned it. I will say it still is a little bit more heavy on the strawberries compared to, or bananas compared to the strawberries, but not as much as there was on cold. I feel like that banana note did die down just a little bit when burning, but I still definitely get it in there, and it is like a banana cream. There's a creaminess in there, which could be like, you know, probably from like the yogurt you put in the smoothie, or, you know, ice cream or whatever, milk, whatever kind of cream you would put in a smoothie. That's what I get. It's like a banana cream. And then it also has, of course, that vanilla sugar, because there could be some sugar in there, maybe vanilla yogurt or something like that. So you get a little bit of that in there as well. And then strawberries, of course. You get strawberries. It says raspberries, raspberry swirl. I maybe could get a little bit of raspberry, but I mostly get that heavier banana and then strawberries, and then just, of course, the creaminess from whatever you put in there, milk, yogurt, whatever. That's what I smell. I mean, it pretty much smells just like that. It's such a creamy fruitiness. It is so good. It's different kind of creaminess than like Sunday Morning Cereal was. Sunday Morning Cereal actually did smell like a milk, like milk and cereal. This is more creamy, like a yogurt, like I said, or, I mean, I did say milk, but it's like, it's just a little bit thicker. I think it's more than milk in this smoothie. It would be more like I said, like a vanilla yogurt to me. It's like they put vanilla yogurt in here with the bananas and the strawberries and maybe just a little bit of raspberries in there. But that's pretty much what I get with this one. It's pretty good to the name. It smells just like a banana berry smoothie. So next up, we will talk about the burn. So as you can see, the burn is doing fabulous right now. Flames are nice and strong, not puny at all. The wax bowl is almost clear to the bottom because it's on the last burn, last 1 to 2 burns. I've had no problems with this burn at all. It's pulled out fine. I've had no puny wicks. The flames have not got puny at all. I haven't had a cotton ball at all. There has been no soot on the sides, no residue even. There's been no smoke coming off the flames. They're pretty strong right now, but they're not getting any smoke coming off them. Probably in just a little bit longer, I probably would want to blow it out and trim them just a little bit, because they are getting pretty strong, but there's no black smoke coming off them or anything though, so we're good. The only thing that there was with these wicks, and the same thing happened on my Sunday Morning Cereal candle, and I forgot to mention that in my review of that one, is sometimes with these wicks, they're a little bit of the thinner wicks, and I think when they get like that heavy flame on them, or like they get like the heavier mushroom tops, they'll tend to like bend over. Like the wick will lean to the side. So you gotta watch that, because if you extinguish it, however you extinguish it, if you put the lid on it, blow it out, whatever, if that wick is leaning over and then the wax will harden, the next time you go to light it, that wick will be almost under the wax, if not completely under the wax. I've had that happen a couple of times with some of the last candles I've been burning. I will go to light it and I'm like, oh shoot, I didn't realize that when I put it out that it was bending over so far, and then when the wax hardened, the wick was completely under the wax. So it was usually only just one wick. So what I would do when I went to relight it was I'd light the 3 wicks that were not under the wax, and then it would pull out quite a bit around the one that was under the wax. So enough to where I could get under there with like a knife or scissors or something, and then just like straighten it back up. So I would straighten the wick back up out of the wax, and then I would light it, and then it would be fine. But just be careful of that. I've been watching that now, so if I notice, before I extinguish it, if I notice the wick is bending over, leaning over, I'll make sure I get something like a knife, or, well, I'll blow it out first, and then I will get something to straighten that wick back up. So that way when the wax hardens, it's not underneath the wax. So just keep in mind on that. But I mean, it hasn't caused any problems that much. Like I said, if that did happen, I would just relight the 3 wicks, and then once it pulled out around that wick that was under the wax, I would just straighten it back up. But it's just easier to keep an eye on that. I'm not sure why they're doing that. I don't know if it's because the wicks are thinner, so they're like bending over more. But that's the only issue I had. But other than that, it's been fine. Burn's been fine on this. And then last we'll talk about the throw. So when I first burned this, the throw was really good. I mean, I had it in my open concept living room kitchen area, and it was just so good. I was like, wow, that smells really good. It was like probably like a 7.5 or so, 7.5 when I first lit it, and I was like, it smells so good, and I was loving it. So then I think it was the second burn. It was a little bit lighter. I thought, okay, I'm not smelling as much. I'm still smelling a little bit, but not quite as much. It was maybe like down to 6.5 to 7 maybe. It wasn't quite as strong as the first burn. And then I think it was like the third burn and on, it just was so much more lighter. Like, I almost barely smelled it. It's like, what happened? This was so strong at first, and then it was like maybe down to like, gosh, it was pretty bad. It got down to maybe a 2 to 3 maybe. I just really couldn't smell it that well. I'm like, what happened? I was just barely getting hints of it. So then I moved it into the bedroom, and I put it in the bedroom, and I did start smelling it better in the bedroom. It got up to more like around a 5.5 in the bedroom again. I'm like, okay, now I'm smelling it better, so maybe I should have just put it in the bedroom after that second to third burn. So I don't know why it was so strong in that first burn, and then it got so much weaker after that third burn. I don't know. I've heard a few other people say that theirs got pretty light too. I don't know if theirs started out strong and got lighter, or it was the whole light the whole way through. But mine started out really good and then just got lighter after like the second to third burn. So I would maybe suggest keeping it in a bedroom or trying it out in your open concept, and then if it gets lighter, then just move it to the bedroom, because it did much better in the bedroom after it got lighter. But still not near as strong as it was on that first burn. I really wish it would have stayed like it was on the first burn, because it was so good on the first burn. But after that, it was so much lighter, I wasn't getting that goodness that I had on the first burn because it was so much lighter. Even though it did do better in the bedroom, but it still was so good on that first burn. So yeah, overall, I like this scent a lot. Really good. The burn's been perfect. It's just the only bad thing about this was it got so much lighter after that second burn. If it would have stayed stronger, like I said, I probably would have loved this candle, but I didn't enjoy it as much after that second burn because it got so much lighter. So that is my review of Banana Berry Smoothie from HomeWorx by Slatkin Co. Thanks for watching. I will talk to y'all in our next video. Bye. Okay, so I wanted to add this on the review here real quick. I finished the review and then I put the candle in the bedroom, and it's doing really good in here right now. Like, it's so good. It's probably like about a 7.5 or so in the bedroom. It's smelling really good. I'm like, oh my gosh. I walked out of the bathroom and I'm like, oh god, that candle smells so good. So I don't know if maybe it just hit more oil pockets or something. So I don't know. I'll probably just keep it in the bedroom. I don't think I'm going to move it back into the living room because it's doing fine right here where it is. So I'm just going to leave it here. But I just want to let you know that, because I did say earlier that it gotten lighter after the second or third burn. But it did pick up in the bedroom more, but then now it's even picking up even more, even though the candle is almost finished. So maybe there was just some oil towards the bottom, but it's smelling really good right now. So I just wanted to add that on here real quick. Thanks for watching. Bye.